We're live. I feel like that's my catchphrase. I feel like I do that all the time now.
Are we live?
We are live. It says we've been live for a whole 10 seconds, Joe. Yeah. Does Joe not say live? Oh, he's frozen, hasn't he?
It does now.
It's because he's all... Are you working?
So you're going to... Am I frozen?
No? You good?
Yeah, I'm frozen. I'm working.
Great.
So you're going to
Well, that was an awkward start.
Because I'm not sure... I'm not sure how the internet is up here.
All the way up in Scotland. That's my best Scottish accent. Apologies for anyone who's watching from Scotland. Joe's actually got a really good Glaswegian accent. He might even tease you to a little bit of it later, and it's really good. There's something to look forward to, isn't it? This feels like old times, doesn't it?
Dave?
Great. I've been in the studio all day today. Shall we? We need to get used to this. Not being in the room together.
I know. There's a tiny bit of a delay. Oh, Catherine, our cousin, is on. She lives in Aberdeen at the moment. How is lockdown, by the way? Dave.
Oh, how's lockdown for me? Yeah, I can hear you fine.
She's in Aberdeen.
I thought it was a bit of a weird question for me. I've been with you all week. You only left for Scotland at 3 o'clock yesterday. And how have you been?
How are you surviving without me?
Well, I went to the studio today. God, peace and quiet. Peace and quiet I had. It was... No, I missed you. I went to the...
My pick isn't great. So what's happening is the kids are on the Wi-Fi. So what I'm going to do is just kick them off. Now it does feel like old times.
Dangerous. That on holiday as well. Like you need to have tech on holiday.
Right, 2 minutes. No, because they can play tech without.
Yeah, they'd be fine. They can play with sticks and stuff and like throw stones in the air and stuff like that. There's loads of activities for kids. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you, right? Because Joe was away yesterday afternoon and I've had the studio to myself. Just working on that old solo project. I wasn't really. No, it was very quiet. It was very strange being in there by myself. But I'm going to sing a song. I hope it sounds okay because we're a bit out of practice doing it like this. Sometimes all that's left to fight for is the one thing that you wanted, and sometimes I feel closer to the moments that I've always really wanted. I don't have the words to say, and in my mind it's clear I found a home that I finally call my own. But this time I'm gonna hold on to these moments with the grace that they've been given, 'cause I don't have the words to say. The only words I have today. But oh, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful. In my mind, it's clear I found a home that I finally call my own. But this time I'm gonna hold on to these moments with the grace that they've been given, 'cause I don't have the words to say. The only words I have today. Oh, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful. at you now. Look at you now. So beautiful. Oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now. Look at you now. So beautiful. Oh, so beautiful.
Awesome.
Thanks. Well, how did the kids take it when you told them to come off the devices?
She was very upset.
Was she?
Well, Buddy was fine because he wasn't really doing anything. He was just playing.
Tell the kids just to go and see the neighbours and see if they're gonna.
But the neighbours are a mile and a half away.
So, if anyone doesn't know, Joe is on holiday in Scotland. He's going away. It's Haley, his wife's birthday weekend. So they've gone away to a very remote little cabin in Scotland.
In
Port Patrick.
It's beautiful.
And he is
and
a mile and a half.
Beaming down all day.
I find this right.
In fact, my weather report is going to be very different to your weather report.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Leeds City Council knew exactly about your John up north, and they have pulled all the stops out, spent all of the money, and we have got sunshine, big time sunshine in Leeds. You're telling me Port Patrick is good?
Oh man, it's bloody. It's bloody. It's boiling. And I've so I got took my top off, as in like stood in the garden because there's literally nobody but sheep out there.
Flexed.
Worked on my
Check out the swans
t-shirt tan.
I always find this thing, right? So there's a stereotype that it's cold up north, and it gets colder when you go to Scotland. Every time I go to Scotland, it's glorious.
Yeah.
Good weather. Really good.
But how hot has it been in the studio this week?
Uncomfortable, melting.
The past 2 weeks, we've had Jenna in recording her EP, and then we've had Lucy May Walker in, and we've been doing some stuff with her as well. Right.
And we had Leslie Pike in before that.
So
and then we've got Dylan in next week.
We've got Dylan in next week. So I mean, we're really, really busy at the moment. It's like I feel like we're slowly but surely kind of getting into a regular routine. But my word, so we have to have the windows shut, because when we're recording, there's a tiny bit of street noise. If you shut the windows, you can't hear the street noise. But there's zero air conditioning in there.
No, and it's a big giant window with the sun beaming in. So it is the greenhouse. You sing a song because I need to let Denver in because he's decided to become. I tried to put him on the trampoline and he didn't want to. So now he's moaning. I tried to make the John Lewis advert.
Apparently I'm a parrot.
You're a parrot? You're a parrot?
I don't know. It sounds fine for me.
No, you sound fine. Sounds good. Okay. Well, as good as it can be. Right,
it was when I heard that song. Was it Venom or Morrissey? I don't remember a single word. I remember you, my girl, and the way you won't prove. Just by being you, seeing you laughing and fooling around, I fell in love with you there and then. Got so mad and you blamed me. It was the first night of our house, and I slept on the couch. And we laugh about it now. We still live in that old house, and I still love that couch. Unchained short stories. We got bumps under my scars. So scared when I heard the news. Thank God our baby looks like you. I can't wait for the first step. Who knows when we last slept? I'm so glad I took this chance. You will always be my dance. Oh, you still own me. Thank you.
Well, you sounded great. I think you had the mix wrong. There is a but, yeah.
What's going on?
Well, just when you started getting into it, your guitar was really, really loud, like really loud, and your voice wasn't really loud.
That's so weird.
When you listen back to the show and you, as your normal review, when you look back at yourself and go, "Damn it, wish I'd done my hair." You know what I mean? You go back and you look back at it, you'll notice it and you'll be like,
okay, no,
"Oh,
that's fine. But so how about now?
Yeah, with the minute you start playing your guitar, it starts cutting out your vocals. I think I'm right. People in the comments said the same thing. So it seems to be, you seem to not have a mic. Tap your microphone. Yeah, I'm getting a microphone. It's very quiet though.
They are
It's very quiet.
short stories. We got bumps and we got scars.
I'm telling you, I'm just going to become your mix engineer because that is
Okay.
perfect now. Perfect.
Okay. They are short stories. Every one of them are ours. How about the guitar?
It sounds great now. We're happy.
Oh.
Everyone's happy.
Oh yeah. Okay, welcome to the show, guys.
Now it starts. That was the sound check. All of that was just a test.
Okay.
There we go. So how long was the drive?
4.5 hours. Oh, it feels nice. What have you done, Dave? You've just crisped it up. Though.
Do you know what I mean? When you just mix and engineer, that's
Dave, the sound engineer.
I'll just add that
Just
to the CV.
another thing that you need to add. So yeah, the drive. So we had Jenna in on Thursday.
Yep.
We finished at 3:00, and then I drove up to.
Oh, did you go straight up north from there?
From Leeds? Yeah.
How many?
good.
But it's not like when we go travelling, we stop at every service station.
Yeah. Actually, no. Well, I've got 2 kids, so we did stop at pretty much every service station.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you have to listen to CBeebies all the way up, or did you get to listen to some music?
No, I was. I listened to a Spotify playlist called Summer Classics. It was good. It was really good. Like it had Riptide on there and the Kooks, and it had, it was like more indie music. So it had like Razorlight and Killers, Mr. Brightside. It was really good. It was actually nice to just for an hour listen. Well, for the first hour, listen to just music, nothing but music. Because normally when I'm in the car, I listen to podcasts or what we've just recorded that day, or what we're working on currently, so it was nice to just switch my brain off, get on the motorway, and listen to.
Well, hopefully you didn't turn your brain off too much.
Do you know? Have you ever got to a point where you go, "How did I
get here?
How did I get here?"
Yeah,
I swear I didn't look at the road.
I always compare learning how to play an instrument, and I assume it's probably very much like learning a language, but I'm terrible at learning languages. But I always compare learning how to play an instrument is like learning how to drive a car. If you try to explain what you do when you're driving a car, it sounds like the most impossible thing in the world. Yeah,
because you've got levers and pullers.
You've got to be looking at that mirror over there, and then there's that mirror there, and then there's this there, and then you've got to make sure it's all there and everything. Like seatbelts on it, like I've not even set off yet.
Yeah, it's the same with the guitar.
But when you do it, it feels natural. It's the same as when you play an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
You just get used to it. There you go. I expect everyone to be playing by the end of the weekend.
Right, I feel like I need to play another song now. Just now that you've sorted out my sound.
Yeah, you do. I think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'm going to just jump in. I promised this song on Wednesday. So just tell me if it's if the mix is wrong, Dave.
If I really subtly, so that no one in the comments know that I'm doing it, if I just go.
No, because I'm reading words. So
you're not going to see me.
You have to be brutal.
Okay.
You have to be like.
No, it's not for me. It's not for me. I got to pass. Thanks.
Shocking. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't stay. And I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. And why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. And I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Stuart, you're absolutely right. That is one of his best covers. In my humble opinion, I agree. Although technically, I think it's his second best cover. His first best cover is a bit controversial because a lot of people like him doing Creep, but that's the number 3, 4, 5 slot for me. My favourite cover that he does is Billie Jean. And then number 3 is Georgia. So yeah, that's official. That's my official.
And it sounded good. Sounded fine. Sounded fine.
Sounded great. Sounded really good. Mega. I've got all of
my favorite cover that you do.
Okay.
Is a Joe Dunwells song.
With Joe Dunwells singing it.
With me singing it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, I've got a tribe coming in. Everybody, best behaviour. Led by L.
Really do you not feel like it feels like old times?
There is a tribe walking past me.
Way back when.
Oh, cheers, boys. 1 second. They could literally kick up fuss at any second. We're good. Thank God they've gone. Yeah, it does feel like old times, yeah.
Yeah. Right,
it's good though, isn't it?
Your turn. It's great. I love it. I just like... It's just fun.
Well, I'm going to play a Beatles song. It's just swear roll. Does this sound right? Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
See, that's where I was going. That's where I was struggling because you were like, "Oh, your guitar's loud, but it's not very loud in my ears. But yours is loud." Vice versa.
Okay, so when I first learned how to play guitar, going back to the car, driving the car thing, Dad always had a guitar in every corner of every room, and he had books lying around the place as well. And one of the books was this amazing Beatles book, and Gary had it. Gary Lindley, who does the Beatles show, and he had exactly the same book. And I learned how to play a load of songs. However, the version that I'm going to play of this song, my dad was showing me it in the book, and he went, "Do you know what, son? I've got a better way of playing it." And he swore to me it was the way that the Beatles played it, but it turned out it wasn't. But I'm going to keep it the way. This is the way I do it. This is Norwegian Wood. Now once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me a room, isn't it good? Norwegian Wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. And I sat on a rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I woke, I was alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian Wood. Oh, I panicked a little bit when I started playing that. I forgot it.
It was amazing.
Thanks, man. Well, it's flown. Shall we do one more song and then let you get back to your holiday?
Yeah, I'm going to do one more.
Little guest appearance from Haley there.
Running out to the sheep.
Sheep. No sheep were harmed in the making of that joke. It wasn't.
So all the t-shirt orders are in. We have sent them off to the. We've sent them off to the
Printers, delivery, everything.
So they got sent today. So I'm pretty sure that we'll probably pick it up on Monday. But yeah, it's good. Thank you guys for everyone who has ordered a t-shirt.
Amazing.
I'm gonna dedicate this next song. It was if anybody's been part of our band or the history of our band for a while, like we had a sound engineer called Sean who was a massive part of our life, who passed away 3 years ago, and it was 3 years on Thursday, and I don't feel like I made enough noise about it, so I'm gonna dedicate this next song to Sean, and just to say thank you for everything he did, and he's an amazing person and never forgotten, and yeah, this is for him.
Legend.
This house was broken and you fixed it up, rebuilt the walls and gave it hope. And on that morning you were taken from me. The angel said that they'd set you free. And on that morning the age-old saying that I've heard before, that time stands still for no man. So I'll keep moving, I'll not waste a grain of precious sand. Will you wait for me? If you look down here, then you'll see I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud of me. And on that morning when they set you free, the angels said, they said you'd wait for me. They said you'd wait for me.
That was great, mate.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, miss you, Sean. That was a really good little sentiment. I didn't even know you were going to do that, so it's great. There's a lot of blue hearts, a lot of people.
Such a good guy.
And then also on another note as well, we managed to play the Blue Heart game, and Lisa Mann's birthday this week as well, and she's gone and won it. It wasn't even like, do you know what I mean? It's there, right there. Love it.
Thank you for your constant support, guys, and we will see you on Monday.
Have a great weekend, Joe. Everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe, look after each other, and we will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.